What's up, guys? So, we've got another episode for you today. This is going to be on the Think and Act Wealthy series. We are going over verification. Now, what? The mask? Yeah, well, there's craziness abound. There's people out there rioting for toilet paper. There's a shortage of masks. There's craziness. There's viruses in the air. You got to protect yourself. Now, this is a bit overkill, so let's just take that off. Set that over there. There we go. Get my glasses on. Gotta get my glasses on. Okay, so now we're ready. Okay, so we gotta do this. Verification. This is about. You don't like this either? Okay, all right. Well, let's just take this off. I mean, they say you can never be too cautious, but you can be ill prepared. So, gotta take this stuff serious. So, all right, I got to get my glasses on again. All right, let's see where we're going. Verification. Okay, so this episode is going to be all about getting your surveys done, the research on your company, reviews, things like that. Now, if you notice on this first screen, it says, then repeat. Now, that's not just for getting your reviews, requesting for people to review your company, but it's about this entire thing. So the Think and Act Wealthy series is a 10-episode series, and we are on episode 8. At this point, you've pretty much learned everything you need to accomplish a successful business operation by just using yourself or maybe a few staff. From here on out, it's going to be about scaling and also taking time for yourself, because that's the most important thing. And so that's what the then repeat part is about. It's about you scaling up. So from episode 1 to episode 8, it's all about you figuring out your business, figuring out your operations, figuring out your processes, and completing them and executing them. And then you just keep repeating these same steps over and over again. Once you get to the point to where you're ready for your business to expand and scale up and hire more people, that's when you're going to move on from this episode. So let's get into it. Verification, testimonials, follow-up reviews, okay? Using sites like SurveyMonkey, SurveyJunkie, Ipsos, I say, Vendale Research, Global Test Market, things like that. These are just tools for you to use for you to start getting reviews and product testimonials for your company and for your service. Setup. So you're going to set up profiles on multiple review sites. Consider all the sites that are relevant to your business. Yelp, Angie's List, Google Local, Yahoo Local, LinkedIn, TripAdvisor, CitySearch. I mean, everything you can think of, okay? TrustLink and Trustpilot, which is an added benefit of showing up on Google. Okay, so how do you get reviews? Believe it or not, just ask. Your customers understand how important reviews are to your business. It's become common knowledge nowadays. So just asking them, and especially if you've delivered something that they would give you 5 stars on, will most likely translate to them taking some time and reviewing it, especially if you make the process simple. Different ways of asking. Easiest and most successful tactic we've implemented is just asking, okay? But you can put up signage in your building, including official stickers, tearaways, things like that. Ask in your email. So you want to prompt with an email. You're going to reach out to your customers on Twitter, on social media. That's why you're getting their information when you go through your first initial screening process. That way you can have a reach out ability and you can touch back. And so another way to do it is by handing out business cards with a QR code on it. Hey, scan that QR code, it takes you to the review site. And you can hand out flyers. And make sure you have a call to action. And after your customer does review, ask them to post it on their social media site so their friends can see. Hey, make it easy. Create a process. Unless someone has a negative experience to share, the average customer is not going to look for ways to leave your company a review. You have to create an easy process for people to want to actually spend 5 seconds in leaving a review. That's why sometimes you'll see when you're off the phone with a credit card company, please stay on and leave a review for blah, 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 blah. That way it's just, all you got to do is stay on the phone a little bit longer and you can answer a few questions. That's a pretty easy way of doing it. If you're already on the phone, just stay on a little bit longer. Automate the process. Pop-up forms, follow-up emails, monthly customer feedback request emails, online booking systems, review acquisition services. And if you're not a HubSpot marketing user, no worries. Here are some other sites that you can use. When making the ask, target satisfied customers. You shouldn't just focus on getting reviews, you need to focus on getting good reviews. You can do this by encouraging reviews after a customer has expressed satisfaction. Now, we've had success by, as soon as we get a positive reaction from one of our clients, we'll right then and there bring up, hey, do you mind doing a quick review or a testimonial or a video with me while I'm here with you? And then if you can get them engaged, if you can do it with them, it's a great way to motivate them and convert that as well. So you want to follow these bullet points. There's some good stuff in here. And then, of course, you want to turn unhappy customers into happy customers. So you're not going to have great reviews all the time. But the greatest way to change that is by asking them, what could we have done better? Then they'll engage. Instead of just slamming your name into the dirt, they'll say, well, you could have done this better, and, I didn't like how you'd handled this, and you can try to fix it at that point, and if you can, maybe it turns into a good review. And if it doesn't turn into a good review, at least you saved yourself a bad review, and that is the ultimate goal. Incentivize and personalize, okay? You do not want to buy your reviews. That's not okay. And it's the same thing with people that buy their Instagram followers or buy their YouTube followers. You want to get organic, trusted reviews for your company. And so you have to figure out some ways to incentivize them to do that, but also personalize it. Don't make it just a shotgun blast to people where it's almost unapproachable. You want to personalize it, have their name in it. Send a video where the video is recorded with their name in it. Something that can absolutely make it feel like it's targeted directly to that person. Okay, so here's some questions from DataBox, a great source for you guys. What one website should B2B businesses focus on most when working to generate reviews? So go ahead and leave this in your answer in the comments. Go ahead and pick out of one of these and just leave your response in the comments. And then also the second question is, what one website should local businesses focus on most when working to generate reviews? Go ahead, leave your answer and your response in the comments below. Timing, reverse review, engage, and repost. So timing is absolutely crucial. Think of it as, the rules of comedy, right? Timing is essential. If your reviewer obviously has become complacent with the product after months of not even hearing from you, they're not going to want to give the time to review you. You're already beyond their mind. But if it's fresh, if it's hot, and they're happy at that moment, maybe that's a great way to say, hey, here's a review. I'm going to send you a text message. Please just go ahead and click the link and give us a great review. Reverse review. Now, this is what I call, my own term is reverse review, where you actually review your customers. So you'll leave a nice email in the box saying review for whatever, and you'll go over the specifics on how they were as a customer, how prompt they were, how they were able to buy with ease, and blah, 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 blah. Whatever kind of way you can review them and show your appreciation for them, they might reciprocate in kind. And then engage. A lot of ways to do this is, for instance, if you've got like my educational platform and I have people that are messaging me on either my social posts or my YouTube or directly to me, I will engage back. I don't just let it, sit in the pan and cool off. I engage. I keep it going, and I love to get back as much information from my clients and my customers as possible when they're communicating and engaging, not weeks or months past the time in which it's already cooled off. And then repost. So if they are going to say good things about you and they're posting it on their sites, ask them if you could share it on yours. Take the reviews that they've put on your sites and copy it and put it on your social sites. Get it out there. Show that people are reviewing you in a positive way. All right, last question. How often do you respond to customer reviews? Here's a great graph data to show that only 1% never review. That's, you're probably thinking, like, can't be 1%. No, it's got to be bigger than that. No, most people will review in a bad or a good way. They will review. Rarely, another 1%. Sometimes is where it jumps, 13.9%. But look, most of the time, 30.7%. And then always reviews is 53. That's a huge astonishment. It means 1 out of every 2 people is going to review no matter what, hands down. So, how often do you respond to reviews? Go ahead and leave your answer in the comments. All right. So then you're going to take this and you're going to repeat. Please go back to lesson 1, officially lesson 3, and then start back up to this lesson and complete it again and repeat it and repeat it and repeat it. And when you're ready to scale up for expansion, go on to the next video and leave a like, subscribe. Okay, so did you like the material that we presented for you today? If so, review us online on the links below, alamowealth.net, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, everywhere you can. Please leave us a review and comment. And of course, this is sarcasm. I do want you guys to review us. Let me know how I'm doing. Leave a comment, email me, however you can. I love to engage with you guys. But that's just a spoof I threw in there, of course. But please, for sure, like, subscribe, leave comments. Let's engage and let's improve our financial knowledge in the economy, guys, especially nowadays. It's so serious. So I appreciate you guys very much, and we'll see you on the next one.